You know what costs more than sending 4 people to space on a Blue Origin rocket? This extraordinary vessel right here. The Solandge isn't just a yacht. It's a floating masterpiece that costs roughly $1.5 million per week. Just to rent. Over the next few minutes, I'm taking you on an exclusive tour of what many consider the holy grail of luxury yachts. We'll explore 8 decks of pure opulence, see a wine cellar that would make French sommeliers jealous, and discover why billionaires line up to spend millions just to vacation on this floating palace. You know what's crazy? This incredible yacht was born in a shipyard that's been around since before cars were even invented. I'm talking about Lürssen in Germany. These guys have been building boats since 1875. Back then, they were making tiny rowing boats, and now look at this beast they created in 2013. Let me tell you something wild about how they built this thing. You'd think they'd just start welding metal together, right? Nope. They were so obsessed with getting everything perfect that they controlled the temperature down to half a degree while working on the hull. I mean, who does that? It's like baking a cake, but instead of a cake, you're making a 279-foot superyacht. Here's the thing that really gets me. It took them almost 4 years to finish this beauty. 4 years. And get this, they had over 500 of the world's best craftsmen working on it around the clock. I'm not talking about regular builders here. These people are like the Navy SEALs of yacht building. Some of them are so specialized that they spent 6 months working on just one room. Can you imagine spending half a year perfecting a single room? See that staircase right there? Man, that's a story in itself. You're not going to believe this, but they had 12 people. 12. Working for 9 months just on the handrail. 9 months. You could have a baby in that time. But here's why. They use this super rare mahogany that only grows in this tiny spot in Brazil. And they had to age the wood for exactly 300 days. Not 299, not 301. Exactly 300 days. These people are next-level perfectionists. Oh, and don't even get me started on the furniture. Every single piece you see in there was made specifically for this yacht. They couldn't just go to some fancy furniture store and say, "Hey, we'll take that couch." No way. They had people from 32 different countries coming together to create everything from scratch. It's like the United Nations of luxury yacht building. Want to hear something really cool? During construction, they actually built every room twice. Yeah, you heard that right. Twice. First on land, then on the yacht. They wanted to test everything. How the light hits the walls at different times of day, how the space feels when you walk through it. Everything. They were so detailed about it that they even tested how the rooms would look in different weather conditions. That's the kind of crazy attention to detail we're talking about here. And here's a little secret most people don't know. Every single room has a hidden signature somewhere in it. The master craftsmen who worked on each room left their mark, like artists signing their masterpiece. People are still finding new ones, even years later. It's like a luxury treasure hunt. Now let's geek out for a moment about what makes this beast move. At 85.1 meters, that's 279 feet, the Solandge is powered by 2 massive MTU 16V 4000M73 engines. But here's where it gets interesting. These aren't your typical yacht engines. The Solandge features a hybrid propulsion system that most people don't know about. It can switch between diesel-electric and traditional power, which means it's not just powerful. It's surprisingly eco-friendly for its size. We're talking about a 40% reduction in fuel consumption compared to traditional superyachts. Standing in this engine room feels like being in a spaceship. The noise reduction system is so advanced that you can have a normal conversation right here while cruising at 17.5 knots. Speaking of speed, while this beauty can hit 20 knots at full throttle, it's designed to cruise efficiently at 14 knots, giving it a range of 6,000 nautical miles. That's enough to cross the Atlantic Ocean twice without refueling. The exterior, designed by Espen Oino, isn't just about looking good, though it certainly does that. Every curve, every line serves a purpose. Take these unique bulwarks, for instance. They're not just for show. They're specifically designed to reduce spray while cutting through waves, keeping those massive deck spaces dry even in rougher seas. Speaking of decks, let's break them down. The Sun Deck features a 5.5-meter swimming pool with color-changing LED lights and a counter-current system for swimming laps. But here's the clever part. The pool floor can be raised to create a dance floor or helipad. That's right. This pool transforms into a party space or helicopter landing zone in just 15 minutes. The bridge deck houses what they call the Winter Garden, a climate-controlled outdoor space with retractable glass walls. This engineering marvel allows guests to enjoy the views regardless of weather conditions. The space can be heated to 30 degrees Celsius or cooled to 20 degrees Celsius while maintaining crystal-clear views of the ocean. Now this is where things get really interesting. The interior, designed by Rodriguez Interiors, features over 49 different types of marble and 33 different kinds of wood. But here's what's truly mind-blowing. Every single room has a unique scent diffusion system that changes based on the time of day. The main salon spans 172 square meters, larger than most luxury apartments. The centerpiece? A hand-blown glass chandelier that took 8 months to create. It contains over 1,200 individual pieces and weighs 1,200 kilograms. But here's the clever part. It's mounted on a gyroscopic stabilizer to stay perfectly still even in rough seas. The yacht accommodates 12 guests in 8 staterooms. But calling these rooms is like calling the Mona Lisa a painting. The master suite spans 2 levels and includes a private office, massage room, and a bathroom with a freestanding tub carved from a single piece of rare blue onyx. The spa zone deserves special attention. It features a Finnish sauna with real birchwood imported from the Arctic Circle, a hammam with walls made from backlit honey onyx, a cryosauna that can reach temperatures of minus 110 degrees Celsius, a massage room with a heated marble table, a beauty salon with equipment worth over $300,000. The entertainment options are equally impressive. The cinema room features a 4K laser projector and a Dolby Atmos sound system with 27 speakers. But here's something unique. The ceiling is studded with fiber optic lights that recreate the exact star pattern visible from where the yacht was built on the day it was launched. Let's talk numbers, and they're staggering. The Solandge is valued at approximately $150 million, but that's just the beginning. Annual operating costs? Around $15 million. The Solange's crew of 29 is like a small, elite team running a floating luxury resort. 3 gourmet chefs create world-class meals that could rival top restaurants, while 2 massage therapists offer spa-level treatments at sea. A personal trainer keeps guests in shape with custom fitness programs, and a dive instructor transforms ocean exploration into an art form. There's even a dedicated hairdresser for those who want to maintain their style while cruising. Chartering this floating palace isn't cheap. At $1.5 million per week, plus an additional $150,000 to $200,000 for expenses, you're essentially renting a moving 5-star hotel. The multiple stewards and deckhands work tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring every moment feels seamless and luxurious. They're the invisible workforce that transforms a massive yacht into a perfect floating paradise. From sourcing exotic ingredients at each port to providing personalized wellness experiences, this crew turns a simple boat trip into an extraordinary journey of comfort and adventure. Charter rates start at $1.5 million per week, not including expenses. Those expenses typically add another $150,000 to $200,000 for food, fuel, and port fees. In the world of super yachts, Solandge stands out for several reasons. While other yachts might be bigger or faster, none combine luxury, technology, and comfort quite like this. The stabilization system, for instance, reduces roll by 95%, better than any other yacht in its class. The Solandge isn't just a yacht, it's a global nomad with a luxury travel blueprint. From May to September, it rules the Mediterranean, making appearances in Monaco's glamorous harbors, Sardinia's hidden coves, and the historic Greek islands. Each destination is carefully chosen, turning the yacht into a floating 5-star experience that moves with the seasons. When winter arrives, it seamlessly transitions to the Caribbean, transforming St. Bart's and the British Virgin Islands into its personal playground. These aren't just locations. They're exclusive stages where the Solandge performs its maritime symphony. More than a boat, this vessel is a floating testament to human innovation. Its hybrid propulsion system and hand-carved marble staircases represent a perfect marriage of cutting-edge engineering and artistic craftsmanship. Every inch tells a story of uncompromising excellence, challenging our understanding of what's possible when creativity meets unlimited resources. So, what do you think? Which feature of this floating palace impressed you the most? Was it the transforming pool, the star-lit cinema, or perhaps that incredible spa? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this detailed look at one of the world's most exclusive yachts, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We've got more incredible vessels lined up for you to explore.